go through welcoming new people. Enough of the TED Talk. Anyway, first of all, we're going to start off by just going through a couple of questionnaires that I made throughout the week, and I sort of emailed the first and second year students just to sort of get a bit of a feel of what the sort of mentality of people are on campus. Obviously trying to link it to entrepreneurship. This is the email I sent out, so some of you might have seen it. I was just trying to sort of attract a few people, a quick questionnaire. Obviously we want to target the younger students because they've got more time on their hands. Okay. So this is the questionnaire. Would you like to start your own business one day? Yes, no, maybe. Would you like to attend lectures given by guest speakers? Do you have a new business idea that you're unsure how to get off the ground? What do you think of entrepreneurship and the support on campus? And what style of business challenges are appealing to you? So how many of us did this questionnaire? Just a quick show of hands. Okay, so about maybe more than half of us. So yeah, we gathered the results, and I haven't really they're updating like constantly, so we'll just go through them. And a couple of like key points were sort of highlighted to me when I was looking at it. So we'd like to start your own business one day. Okay, so if we look at it like as a group, so we'll say like 54.2% of people surveyed, this is out of 96 people, would like to start their business one day. So 14 say no and 31 maybes. So there's a 31 maybes, so that can be maybe converted into yeses. And when people are sitting on the fence, they need a bit of support and a bit of encouragement, and that's kind of what I think the society could be used for. Would you like to attend lectures given by guest speakers who are in the business area? 58, almost 60% say yes. So it's kind of a large majority of people would like to be going to some sort of speaker. Yes, go.
How many people is that of?
It's out of 96 people. So it's constantly updating, but it's, I think that's probably going to be the mass amount because people are not reading that email anymore. So do you have a new business idea? I'm unsure how to get off the ground. So this is probably the most sort of awakening part of the survey for me. So we got like a 71% no, saying that they don't have any business ideas. However, we got 58% want to start their own business. So we've got 58% of people want to start their own business, yes, definitely. But we've got 71% no. So they've got no idea on what they would start their business in. So people are there wanting to start a business, but there's no creating an idea. So I think that's kind of a key issue that sort of arose from doing this survey. People think the support of Surrey is, it's quite good, 3.1. I don't really know why that came out. Maybe people are quite maybe unsure of the question, but I thought it would be a lot lower than that, personally. But that's statistics for you. And what style of challenges are appealing to you? So 63% say team challenges, 53% say individual, and national competitions, almost 25%, almost a quarter. And I know the percentages don't add up, it's because they can choose more than one in this survey. And it's quite striking, people, they've got business ideas, they want to work in teams, they want to start a business, they want to work in teams, and they want to listen to guest speakers. So I think that's probably the key areas where I wanted to focus the society anyway, and it's kind of just a good bit of background knowledge, just to sort of confirm that into data. So I was kind of thinking, okay, so how are we going to try and promote ideas, generate ideas on campus? So afterwards, I've got a couple of things I'm going to run past you guys, and I would like your support, and I love your comments and queries as usual. And also, I want to get you guys doing like a little exercise afterwards. I'm going to get you guys, working on the walls using markers and see if you can try. And I've got a little model that I want to try out for generating business ideas. So I'm going to let you guys try it out and see what you think, give me your feedback, and hopefully maybe someone does come up with a little small business idea that's kind of clear. But before we get on to that, you guys know that we obviously did the Fruit Me Hard last week or 2 weeks now, and we've got a bit of data back from that as well. So we just wanted to sort of go through this as a group. So we'll have a little look at that. So obviously I'm the president, and we've got treasurers and a vice treasurer who are in the area of numbers. So they're going to come up and give us a quick overview on what they think could have been improved and what they think went really well. So if you guys want to just come up and give us a bit of input, just to see if we can go through this spreadsheet.
one. So it's kind of like this question was made like this, like say for this, but we found some few mistakes in it. So if you guys can see, just tell me. So we sort of like know that some of you I put in making the final sheet. Like, do you see like any mistakes in it?
Yeah, I do right now. You got,
Which one?
you say quantity, you got ice cream in 8 liters and you got ice in 8 kg. I don't know if you're gonna just like put it all in.
Very important point.
I don't know if you're just gonna put one unit, like, or.
That's roughly going to be the same when you look at it, because kilos into litres for ice cream and ice would be very similar, so you probably get a 1-to-1 ratio.
Well, I'm not just looking at the item, just mainly concentrating on the unit right now.
Yeah.
What about all the other ones? Are all the other ones in liters? What grams?
That's a very important question. When you're looking at a spreadsheet, and first of all, there's different quantities there, and there's different amounts, and it's kind of uneasy. You're questioning. You're looking, oh, what is it like? This is, it's very difficult to make out as an accountant way of looking at it to see what's actually going on. So I think there should have been an extra column there, which, or maybe broken it up into sort of liquid form or weight, depending on what it was. And there should have been an extra column per kilo, per litre, instead of putting its amount that you bought it in. That's just a bit of constructive criticism there. D, I think you've got a couple more points.
Yep. Like any more points? That's not fun. Yep.
So, you got any more points?
So a few more points like about this, about like few mistakes, like we got missing these two things. Well, like shouldn't be there. Usually like if you put like the cost, so you like divide like 1 pound by 200 or like 6 pounds by 200, so you find the cost. So this one is missing. One more point about the mistakes is just like you see we don't have like any numbers in here, so it should be there.
This is just cost. So if it's not, you're not paying for it, then it's irrelevant.
I think like, there's nothing here saying that. Okay, we got this for free, or where we got this from. Also, when we go down to this sort of area here, they're just general organisation. So the share bit, which should come out after you consider cash, after you take out the cost down here. And also, if you click on, do you mind clicking on like this?
Which cell would you like? This one?
Last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the formula come up?
No.
Yeah. So if you see down here, there's no formula coming up. So that number's actually just typed in. I know if you calculate on the calculator, it works. But if we need to make any changes further on, like I know earlier, cost of bananas was wrong. I think before you had that.
Yeah, because on the receipt there was a different cost than you put it like in the initial expression. So initially it was 4.2.
Yeah. So in terms of that, if that happened, well, before this has been adjusted for everything, but say we get costs like that happening, if you keep using formulas for all the crucial values that are dependent, then we won't need to keep